Good morning, everyone. At this time, we would like to call the Board of Zoning Appeals meeting to order. The first item will, Andrew, you want to do the roll call?
I am. Jerry Williamson,
Present.
Jim Broad,
Here.
Emily Stefani,
Present.
Joey Haston is absent, Dan Sellers.
Here. Okay, thank you. The next item of business will be the minutes of the February the 20th meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes?
I make a motion, we dispense with reading of the minutes and approve as submitted.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we'll move right into our next item of business, and this is a special exception for automobile sales, and this is at 710 Sparta Street. Okay, will you come forward and just tell us a little bit about your plans? And
Yeah, hi everybody. We are requesting approval to obtain license for 2 parcels. One to operate a used car dealership, that is this one. It's already a small building is existent in the property, and we wanted to use that one as an office. And we need to have to asphalt back of the the building to make room for, or the site to make room for our displaced cars and parking lot. And the other one is 702. So for the 710, we need to have a used for license for used car dealership. And for 702, we need to have, and the place we wanted to asphalt is here. I think is back here as the flashes. Yes, this area to make asphalt for our cars, for displaced cars and some parking lot. This is for 710.
okay, thank you. Does any board members have any questions on this? I'm sure you're all familiar with that location, Sparta Street. Sean, you want to kind of bring us up to date on this a little bit?
Yeah, so this is 710, this is Zone C2, does require a special exception. Part of that is that they would have to pave those areas where the car is going to be stored, so they do plan on doing that. Staff would recommend approval with 2 conditions. One, that paving area is completed and paved, and the other, as necessary along this back where it does butt up to the R2 zoning, that if needed, additional trees or fencing be installed in, just to kind of create that little bit of buffer between that C2, that use, and the residential adjacent thereof.
Okay. Is anyone in the audience here to address this? Okay. What's desire of the board?
Is there a requirement for us fencing or screening?
For certain uses, there is. The way the zoning code reads with auto sales is if you have a lot of adjacent residential zoning, we really don't want it there, but there's no place where you can have auto sales that's not adjacent to residential zoning.
Okay.
So it's kind of contradiction. And so with that, those trees or that additional fence will just create that buffer, which is common for other uses in C2 district and in industrial. So
Okay.
as this board, you have leeway to recommend and approve those conditions in order to say, okay, it's 99%, this gets it to 100, or hey, we need this for safety factors, whatever that is. This board has the authority to impose those conditions. And like I said, the paving condition has to be met regardless. Since it's not paved at this time, that's why that condition is part of the motion to approve.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions or comments? No. Any motion will be subject to the conditions that Sean mentioned.
So this is 710, I'm sorry, this is 710, not 702.
Yes, we'll do 702 next. There are
Okay.
currently 2 separate parcels, 2 different uses. Each will
Same.
require special.
Are they
exception.
adjacent?
They are adjacent.
They are adjacent.
Same
Okay.
applicant, just,
Okay. Because for 702, there, for the repair, there is a fencing, screening
Yeah.
requirement
Yeah.
for that. Okay.
I make a motion to approve the request, subject to the conditions mentioned by Sean.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. Any more discussion? If not, we'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries, okay. Now we'll move right into the 702 Sparta Street.
Yes, the 702, there is a small building there that we have planned to use that one as a small office, but to get approval for a shop, we have a steel building that we talked to the company, and they said they can do the foundation for slab and the concrete foundation, and they install the building in the property. And I dropped the site plan with my application. And we wanted to see if we can have, get approved that lot for repair or service shop.
Okay,
I have the picture of the building too, if you need it.
okay. Board members, do you have any questions on this?
I'd be curious to see it.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's the building. I talked to company. It's 3 shop and 1 small door. And this is going to be, that's the mansion.
Looks nice.
Yeah. And they're going to put a slab and foundation, the concrete foundation on the,
So it'll be 3 bays?
yes.
And this lot will be paved as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, won't you bring us up to date?
So similar to the last one, it meets everything, staff would recommend the same 2 conditions be set forth. The screening, the fencing, and then it'd have to be paved anywhere they're storing cars and in that area. The building would need a building permit.
Yes.
Once approved and go through that process. And this is kind of the rough area where that building would be set, and that'd be subject to all setbacks of the appropriate zoning code.
Have any more comments? Do we have a motion?
Hey, Jim, we did just have somebody come in. Are you here for this?
Yes, I'm 700 Sparta Street.
Okay. So I don't know if you want to open this one up for comment for her. She just came in, so.
Yeah.
She wasn't here for the.
Does
first-
anyone want to comment on this?
I'm actually just sitting in
Come
on,
forward and give your name, please.
I'm Mary Rodriguez. I'm a business partner at Dan's Termite and Pest Control, and Dan is actually in the hospital today, so he actually asked me to come sit in on his behalf to just kind of find out what exactly is going on, what's going in. I do know that small building, I'm pretty sure the light pole right there is where his property line is. And he does have plans to get a survey and everything marked and in place.
Okay.
That's just pretty much it. I'm just representing him today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Is that building right there, Sean, is that on the subject property that we're voting on? That one?
Yes.
It is?
Not much on, but yes. The placement would be non-conforming. You can see the.
I was gonna
property
say,
line
that
is here.
can't be
The-
a proper setback.
Yeah, it's not. So it'd be legally non-conforming
Okay.
on that. The garage would be here and would have to meet all those setbacks and all those. So yeah, based on this, it shows that it'd be illegal non-conforming, so.
What is the zoning on that? Is it
It's C2.
C2?
And so it's not conforming, it's not, because C2 is unique in the fact that you only have to have a setback on the side.
Sure.
On one side
That's
of
what I was
15
thinking.
feet, which they would meet on this one. So, but all indication is it's really close adjacent to the property line, but contained on the subject property.
Okay.
Excuse me, I have a question. You said that, what about that building? Is that it has to be side back or something?
You have setbacks for
Oh.
commercial zoning, each one's different.
Yes.
And so if it has been built in there for a long time,
Uh-huh.
it's what's considered a legal non-conforming.
Yeah.
Common terms, grandfathered in.
Oh,
Any more discussion?
I make a motion to approve with the conditions supplied by Sean.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Have a second. Any discussion? There being none, Andrew, you want to do a roll call vote on this?
I can. Jerry Williamson?
Abstain.
Okay. Jim Brock?
Aye.
Emily Stefanic?
Aye.
Dan Sellers?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Okay, you just need to work with Sean on all your permits and the conditions on this.
Yes, sir. Thank you
I'll
so
give you a holler
much.
later today. Okay?
Thank you.
Good luck with your project.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any staff updates?
We got one more on this.
Arcadia.
The Arcadia.
Oh, I'm
52
sorry,
Arcadia.
yeah. This is on Acadia. Okay, apartment. Okay, I was about to leave you out.
Hi. We would like to renovate an existing garage into a mother-in-law suite.
I'm not, exactly where is it? I'm not sure where this is located.
This is
It's
down
off
on
River
the
Cliff.
south.
Right on the line of city
Yeah,
and.
they're just inside.
If you go down River Cliff, right across the bridge.
Yeah,
and then-
I
yeah.
thought
Take a
that was
left.
Acadia, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you go down the bridge, take a left onto River Cliff, and then make a right onto Arcadia.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Is that in the city limits?
Barely.
It is,
Okay.
just inside the city
Barely,
limits.
barely in the city limits.
And we're just changing a garage into a mother-in-law suite. No added extra structures outside or anything like
No.
that.
Does it connect to the house?
It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the property here.
So it meets all the requirements,
Yeah.
didn't it? Okay. Is anyone in the audience on this one?
That's on septic, right? Not city sewer?
sorry, I didn't
Are you
hear.
on sewer? On public sewer or are you on septic?
I'm not sure. Public sewer or septic?
Septic?
That's on septic. It absolutely is.
So that, well, yeah, because I didn't think that city sewer went past that bridge.
I did Windrift and I had put in septic tank, which is right across the
Yeah,
street from
yeah. So this, would this need an additional TDEC permit as well?
Since it's on septic, they may need to look at their septic. It's generally based on the number of bedrooms that you have.
Uh-huh.
So if you're adding an additional one, I don't know if they're gonna have any requirements.
Okay.
So we could do this with the condition that any TDEC gets approved, and that would be part of the condition for the building permit to move
Okay.
forward with the renovation.
Okay.
Okay.
They probably wouldn't require any more because
I don't
it's
think
such a
they
small
would, yeah.
addition.
It's such a small addition that they generally don't.
It's possible. Is anyone in the audience on this? Do you have any more questions? Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the special exception.
Okay,
Second?
have a second. Any more discussion? You want to do the roll call vote?
Jim Brock?
Aye.
Emily
Aye.
Stefanic? Dan Sellers?
Aye.
And Jim?
I say, yes. Okay. Motion carries then, so you'll need to work with Sean on your permits, and I'm not sure about the health department, maybe.
Okay.
I get with you, give me a little bit, and I'll get you the contact for that, and then you can give them a call, see if they're gonna do anything
You
on
can
that.
call me later.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
It's probably no more people living there, it's just arrangement different.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it probably won't affect anything, I wouldn't think.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Now, do we have any staff
I
updates?
do not have anything at this time.
Do we we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Okay. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Always a pleasure, Jerry.
You do a wonderful job.
Just a few, and we'll get going.
Is Everett?
Yeah, you got a little bit, he's in the same building as
Is
you.
Everett doing good?
Yeah, he's done good, real good. You know, they put that pacemaker in and
Michael,
he
is that what you
He hadn't had a bit
said?
of problem since.
Yeah.
Where does he
since they put that
work?
in.
That's big.
First National.
First National.
We had to change the battery not long ago, but it's an easy,
Yeah,
just a
it's-
little slit.
He not the same age.
Oh, y'all the same age?
I remember him from City High. I went one year to City High. from there.
Everybody's feeling good as far as I know.
I still asked Sally, once we submit the music thing up Security Federal, and I said, Everett and I went to school together, and she said, Everett's old. I said, yeah, I said, he was a senior, I was in first grade.
Yeah. He's 80s woman. Y'all in the same class? That's great.
No, yeah, but we different rooms. I'd been going to country school, I'd never gone, that's the first year City High was built, and we had different
Yeah.
different teachers. We move and go ahead, Miss Smith and Miss McKenzie. Hey, thank you. Catch your breath.
We're good.
Okay, at this time, we will call the Planning Commission meeting to order. Andrew, you want to do the roll call for us?
Jerry Williamson,
Present.
Jim Brock,
Present.
Carrie Youngblood,
Here.
Raul Chastain's absent, Ben Myers is absent, Jason Nunley is absent, Michael Weeder.
Present.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. The minutes of the January 6th meeting, or the additions or corrections to those minutes?
I make a motion, we approve the minutes as received and dispense with the reading.
Okay, we have a
I'll
motion
second
and a
that.
second. Call for the motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries, okay. Now we'll move right into the Bonner Street. This is I think you're familiar with, reviewed this before, but it's a 4-lot proposal, plan and subdivision. Michael, you want to come forward and, you're going to let Philip, okay? He'll dock your pay a little bit. Okay, Philip.
Basically, we're just coming back to get final approval on the plat that Michael put together for few
Right.
lots there on the corner of Bonner Street, Nunley Street, and Caldwell Street, to build 4 single-family dwellings. You know, cost-effective starter homes, nice, well-built homes, but affordable. So get that feedback this and more.
Yeah. Okay. Sean, do you have any comments?
Yes, the only thing we have with this is all 4 lots meet the minimum requirements for the zone district R2. It's kind of being split this way and then this way. So this lot is showing a easement coming off the backside off of Bonner for access. It is not a true flag lot in the sense it does have the 50-foot meet on Caldwell Street. Because of the way that property is sloped and then the traffic
Right.
on Caldwell Street, it makes more sense for that access to be off the back.
I agree.
The other lot here could access off of Nunley Street. And so that's the only thing. The other 2 things is, it's just a condition that an easement on this lot in this corner for the water and sewer here. Water and sewer are only located in Bonner Street. There's nothing in Caldwell. So the taps would be out here. Just a note on that plat, just an easement for water and sewer line repair is needed. And then this easement is already noted, and just put that it'll be for utilities for this lot back here as well.
And to kind of jump off his, Jonathan Womack with MES and I went out and we talked about just power for each house. There's a service pole in the front on Caldwell Street. Well, there's a primary pole, there's a service pole in the back part of the property. So very easy to get power to houses.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions on this? It does meet the requirements, it's just the entrance to one lot would be a little different, but that shouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't think.
No, and it would actually increase the safety of access into that lot rather than coming off of Caldwell.
Right, I mean, there'll be access on Caldwell. And then the 2 lots on the corner will come off of Nunley, and then the one on the back will come off of Bonner. So really the easement, like Sean was saying, the easement's just to provide safe passage through school times, that kind of thing.
Do we have any questions on this? Okay. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, we have a motion approved. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. Any more discussion? There being none, Andrew, you want to call for the vote?
Yes. Jerry?
I'll abstain.
Jim?
Yes.
Brock? Carrie Youngblood?
Yes.
Michael Weider?
Yes, sustain.
Okay. Motion carries. Okay, Bill, I guess you're ready to drive some stakes in the ground. Maybe you already have.
Very good.
If water and sewer mentioned how wide they want that utility easement to be,
Yeah, if you would just note that on that plat.
they say how wide they want it to be.
It doesn't need to be super wide, just long, just wide enough, because it's gonna be private lines running through there, so your water and sewer line. Probably a 10-foot would be more than sufficient, I would think, Michael.
I'll check with Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're just gonna set the taps in that one corner. So it'd just be whatever's necessary to do those lines for the private lines. So 3/4 inch water line and 4-inch sewer.
Once they're in, it won't really affect anything
Yeah.
anyway. Okay. Now we have Kirby Street discussion.
It's good to see you all again.
Is there paperwork on this one?
No, we don't have anything, we're
Okay.
just
It's just a
discussing that we don't have
discussion.
an official plat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so the contract on this is contingent upon getting approval, like a preliminary approval to move forward with 3 lots. There are 2 lots being purchased here. So you've got the lot that looks like a flag, and then you've got the parcel in the back that has almost about 0.8 acres.
Yeah.
And so the flag lot there, it is not very useful for anything other than putting in a water retention pond.
Sean, can you highlight those? And can you draw a picture? Oh, okay, I see.
So this is a little flag lot he's
Yeah.
talking about, and then this is
And-
a larger one.
The one in front of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea is to buy both pieces of property and then to create a road off of Kirby Street, engineered, to
Were they a
specs.
house back there, or were there a house at one time?
There was a house, was there a cul-de-sac there at one time? I think there was, because
There might have been.
Jonathan Womack sent me a picture of an old electrical diagram. And
I think I owned that one time. I'd sold a note for a guy and had to take it.
it's been a minute, but yeah, you did.
It rings a bell.
Well, you know what I need, but there it is. Point in time there was cul-de-sac that walked, that went back in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where you're at. You like a challenge, don't you? I'm telling
I
you.
mean, if everything was easy, wouldn't it be fun?
You've cleaned up a lot.
But, I mean, the idea behind this, it is zoned R2. You've got one lot that, like I said, the flag lot here, when I looked at it, I said, well, that's good for a retention pond. So we are being conscious about the water runoff from these developments. Also, the back, it's a sloping lot, but once you get back in there, you really don't even feel like you're in the city. And it would be, in my opinion, it would be a waste of a good opportunity to put in 3 houses, or again, cost-effective, affordable for our residents here in Warren County. That's really what I'm trying to do, is to sell a house to someone who actually lives here.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that since 2020.
Yeah.
So, you know, Bonner Street's a good project for that, and Kirby Street would be a good project for that. It's just a good piece of property that off the road and, you know, really unknown until you get back there and look, see how nice it is. I talked to MES, and they are willing to furnish a service pole and a secondary pole to get us back there. So they're on board with what we're trying to do. Water and sewer, I think we gotta talk to them. We wouldn't have natural gas hookup or anything like that, so it's just a matter of getting back there and getting it ready so we can
Yeah.
subdivide and put 3 lots in.
From the subdivision standpoint, looking at this, everything can meet. The only thing that there would be is between this property line and the larger piece on this little one, for a local street, the right-of-way width, for the subdivision regs is 50 foot, unless you put in curb and gutter, then it's 40. This is about 32 feet wide. The paving width for a local street is 24 foot width. So the paving could be met, just that super large right-of-way wouldn't be able to be met just because it's not, there's not the distance there. With that, I've talked with Lyndon on that. He doesn't have any concern. It would be a short, dead-end cul-de-sac street, maybe 80 feet. And so it's not going to be a very long street. So that right-of-way width's not really going to affect anything in the neighborhood, because the only ones you're going to have going there would be the people who live there or any visitors to it. It's not going to be a big road off of another road at that 50-foot right-of-way. That 50-foot right-of-way is put in. Most of the local streets don't necessarily have that, and the paving widths are a little bit less. So like I said, he would be able to meet the paving width and not have any issues. It would allow for fire to get access into there. There's no concern there. Trash trucks could get in and out and then pick up garbage, all of that. So that's kind of the main concern. We kind of wanted to bring it by to see if you guys would be open to the concept of that right-of-way width. And part of that, if you have a little bit of concern, is, like I said, if you do the curb and gutter, that takes it down to 40 feet on the minimum width. It'd be real close to that. So if there was any concern, we could say, if Phil wasn't objecting to put the curb and gutter in along that roadway, and then that makes it really, really close to being exact on those regs to be able to get those 3 lots.
But
As
you
far
only
as
talk about
subdividing, he could meet the
three
minimum
houses,
square
right?
footage and all that, so.
Yep. And I've talked to Gary Boughton of it, Boughton Engineering. He's done quite a bit of site work in engineering. The road, as far as getting it to engineered specs, where the city would be willing to take it over after a year, he says there's nothing much to that small road, not a lot of distance, and not really a whole lot of work to be done, so.
So we'd have to come through and get preliminary
Yeah.
plat approval, and then the engineering, and then final plat, and all that
Does any
engineering
board member
submitted,
have any
approved.
question?
So curb and gutter obviously would help with
Yeah.
water issues. I would like to make that a condition just because we've had significant water problems. And that way it's not contributing. I know you're gonna have a retention pond back there, but just for the right of way as well.
Fair enough. Good.
Any more comments or?
So this is an R2 neighborhood, right?
Maybe wasn't this R3 or?
This is R2, but there's R2 all around.
Like,
It's R2,
like we're
there's R.
not, you're not asking us to change the zoning, is what
No.
you're saying? Okay.
There's some pluses on this, if you think about it. It will create houses probably better than what's in the area where people live. It will bring taxes in for the city and county. There's a lot of pluses. You're gonna be doing a lot of work for probably a little bit of money, but that does help the city. And
Well, the other thing is Kirby Street is close to Lance Street, Spring Street, Red Road, and Ogden Building, and revamping a lot of
Yeah.
that area. Brandon Wingate, I think, built a house or 2 over on Winding Way, and there's been some people that have renovated some houses. So this area looks like it's getting a little bit of momentum.
a little bit, yeah.
Not a lot, but at any rate, I mean, this would do what it's designed to do, and that's to try to provide houses for folks that want it.
I think you could make it work. I wouldn't do all that work for the return, but it's not me, it's you doing it, and really, it's really a a service for the community that you take an area like that and do it. And we'll see how it goes when you, what's the other board members, what's your comments on this?
I don't really have a problem with it.
Because we don't want him to go and spend a bunch of money and then come up here and say, well, no, we're not, you know.
And like I said, this is just kind of preliminary, so he can
Yeah,
move forward with
if-
final
if-
purchase.
if we have a
And so with
problem-
that, if that includes the curb and gutter,
Yeah.
then he knows, okay,
Then
once
make
we
sure
get to the
there's not a
preliminary
water
plan,
problem
show
or
that
drainage.
with that engineering on that, so.
Just today, the contract becomes enforced essentially, so if planning commission's gonna run with it, I want to know.
Sure, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now's the time if we do have a problem. Well, it seems like at this point, there's not a problem,
Okay.
but there's no guarantee.
Right.
I've learned that the hard way years ago.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Philip. Okay, do we have any staff updates?
I do not have any at this point.
Okay. Need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you.